Hey, beautiful souls, beautiful sunshine here with the R Holistic Healer, aka Sonia B. I am back with another prophetic message. For those of you who are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. And for those of you who are returning, who have found these messages very helpful during these times, I appreciate you for returning. Lets me know I'm not just talking to myself. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get right into the prophetic message. For those of you who are new, just keep in mind that these message, if you're being led to this message, it could be because there's a message that's here for you that you're being led to listen to, that's just about to warn you of a situation that either is taking place or either may be taking place or will be within the near future, that's just trying to warn you and keep you mindful of things that are to come. So anyway, with all that being said, excuse me, y'all, let's get right into the message. The first message, I just want to say, first of all, I heard this very clearly. So for those of you who have and this message isn't going to resonate with all, these messages are probably for those people who were meant to hear the message, who click on my channel, who are being guided to my message. So the message could be for you. Again, it's not going to apply to all. God, your spirit guides, or sometimes your higher self tends to place certain things in your path. Place certain things in your path so that you can receive a message that you need to hear at that time. So sometimes there can be messages that's synchronous through the universe, in a sense, like that you were meant to hear at a specific place, a specific time, and through a specific person. So everything is like divinely orchestrated. So anyway, so with all that being said, if the message resonates with you and you clicked on my message, just again, either you could be going through this or someone close to you could be going through this. So anyway, let's get right in. So the message that I received, and I heard this so very clearly, the message that I heard was, it was as if a child's father was talking to the child's mother. But these two people weren't together anymore. This person, I got a sense, because this can happen both ways. I get it. Okay, let me slow it down. It's like a male archetype, okay? He was reaching out to a female archetype, which was his kid's mother, and basically he was reaching out to her, basically wanting to have sex with her. Let me just say this. Let me just say it how I heard it. He basically called her on the phone, and it wasn't just, oh, I just want to have sex with you. It was just, oh, like, I want to do this, and that to you, is what I heard. So anyway, whoever this message is resonating for, I can definitely tell you this. In some of my other prior messages, I did say that some people will be returning, getting back together, or some people weren't. For some people, high is good. You have to take what resonates, and not only what resonates, but use your discerning spirit at the same time, because every situation isn't going to apply to everybody. There were some people who had successful relationships. There were some people who ended up in situations of one night stand and feeling exposed. If you go back and watch some of my other videos, and I think some of those other videos are posted up on Patreon as well too, as well as some people having like a one, not even a one night stand, but running into somebody and thinking that they were single, but just to find out that they were still involved with somebody else. So again, my messages have been just what they are. It's up to you to use your discerning spirit. It's up to you to figure out. I give the message how it's being given to me. So if I see a specific energy in the dream, then I let you guys know of that. Meaning, like, if I see somebody who's cheating, who's married, all those things will come through. And if I say that their energy was deception, it is what it is. It was deception. And if you feel like that resonates with your situation, that you're dealing with the situation, then take it how it resonates. So keep that in mind. So yes, so please use your discerning spirit with this situation, because all I just heard was him just reaching out to the child's mom. But again, I feel like this can go both ways. It could be the baby mama reaching out to the baby daddy too, but it specifically came through the situation of the dad reaching out to the mom, basically letting him know how she was feeling in that type of way. Anyway, but with all that being said, so again, use your discerning spirit, because I didn't really necessarily see the outcome of what was to come of the situation if the two engaged in the act, but I'm just telling you what I heard, what I saw. Anyway, let's move right on to the next message. So the next message is some of you guys are going to be watching somebody. I feel like it's kind of like on a platform, some social media platform. I can't tell you which one, but somebody's going to say something that totally resonates, and you be like, oh my God, girl, you are on it. It was a girl. It was a female. It was a female. And I remember in the dream, it was like, oh my God, like, girl, you are on it. You are on it. Like, I need to talk to that girl. I need to talk to that girl. And I don't mean like from a male saying that to a male saying it to a female. It was a female saying that about another female, because it was like she was on the money. She hit home with the messages that she was giving, and so on and so on. So that's all I saw. Take it how it resonates. Whoever the person is, I don't know. Well, I knew who the person was in the dream, but some of you going to deal with a situation. I guess maybe it's somebody maybe that you watch. Maybe they're going to say something, and that you're going to totally is going to totally resonate with you. And like I said, you're just going to be like, oh my God, like, I need to talk to that girl, like, it's on the money. So anyway, let me move on real quick, y'all, because my son is letting me know that he is done with his SOLs. Okay, anyway, so let me do this real quick, and then I'm gonna have to go. So the next dream I saw was some of you are going to be in a situation where you're going to have the opportunity to basically kind of go in two different directions. I saw like there was a male, because it kind of showed up as if someone was like traveling on it kind of appeared like it was on a train or like on a bus or something like that. It was so weird. But anyway, and it was like you're deciding whether you want to entertain. It's almost like you get on, okay, it was kind of like as if you get on this bus in a sense. I'm sorry, can you go get it for me? Thank you, I appreciate it. And I should be ready when you come back. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, it was as if I was like on this bus or this train, and I felt like there was probably like 3 or 4 women's in this one particular area on the train or bus or whatever it was. And I kind of felt like, do I really want to stay here? I was asking myself, like, do I really want to stay here? In the dream, I don't ride the bus or I don't ride the subway, but don't take it as if it's the actual subway or the bus, because I think that's just how it showed up in a dream. But anyway, the message that I received was, it was as if I was near the 3 women who was near me on like where I was sitting down at, where I chose to sit down at. Well, I got up, and I remember asking the lady, because it kind of felt like a train, bus, or like a airplane in a sense. It was just like something, I don't know if it's something pertaining to travel or something like that. But anyway, so I got up from out of my seat of where I was originally going to sit down at, and then I turned around and I asked the lady, was there somewhere else that I can sit? Because I was a little hesitant with sitting around the women. So I guess some of you are dealing with a situation where you're really hesitant, like I guess with dealing with female type energies, female archetype type energies. And then I asked a lady, like the airline stewardess, or whoever she was, because that's what it felt like. She was like an airline stewardess or something like that. But I asked, or train stewardess, or whatever you want to call it. But I had asked her, I remember asking her, is there somewhere else I can sit? And I wanted to see my other options. So I was a little hesitant to be around the women that was there. But then also she showed me another space on the whatever it was, train. Like I said, it was like a train, plane, and a bus kind of mixed together. But anyway, so she showed me another spot where I could sit. Well, where the other option was, she showed me, and it was like off in a cut in a sense, and it was like a male sitting there as if he was just sitting there, kind of like reading or studying something. He was just looking down as if he was just like reading or studying something, and I believe it might have been another male in there as well too. But I remember in the dream I was like, nah, I don't want to sit here. And so I went back to where the women's was sitting at, and I just chose to sit there. And what I had gotten from that dream was some of you going to be dealing with the situation whether you're going to be, I guess, kind of, I'm not going to say you're going to be forced, but it's almost like you're going to be in this energy like, well, I don't want to focus on, being around men. I want to focus on trying to, I guess it's more so of like being around just, it's more like taking a risk with the feminine archetype energy, in a sense, like just taking a chance on doing something different. That's what I had gotten. So some of you are going to be dealing with the situation that you're going to be just kind of making a choice of, do I want to do I want to do I want to kind of entertain this, or do I want to kind of entertain that, if it makes sense. But anyway, so let's move right along. The next dream I saw was, this one came through as if it's pertaining to individuals who may have been at stay-at-home mom. Stay-at-home mom is kind of what I got. Stay-at-home mom. Somebody who was staying at home and taking care of the kids because they had given birth to kids. Maybe it could have been a situation of maybe they were on maternity leave, or it was a situation that they gave birth to kids a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, been out of work for a minute. And now all of a sudden, I saw that some of you are deciding to get out of the house and basically, like, if I can say it, go work a job, in a sense. So it's no more of sitting at home. I'm not sure if you're doing this willingly, or I'm not sure if, I kind of got the feeling like you were tired of being in a house. You got tired of doing the same old routine over and over again, just being around the kids and, taking care of the kids. So now it's almost like you're deciding, as well as your circumstances is basically pushing you in that direction, in a sense. Yeah, so I saw some of you looking for jobs outside of the home, um, while balancing home and work as well too. As while balancing homework, as well as you're balancing taking care of the kids with your partner, whoever your partner may be. Excuse me, y'all, something floating right there. But anyway, so let's move on to the next message. The next message, this message, I am going to put this one up on Patreon. Be I don't need to explain, but I am going to explain. I'm going to put this one up on Patreon because I was told some time ago to keep some information sacred. So I feel like this information is sacred. So if you guys resonate with this message of what I'm about to give, and I'm only going to give you a description, so if you want to hear the rest of it, you're going to have to go over to Patreon to receive the instructions on what you need to do. So with all that being said, I'm basically going to say that some of you are in a situation, I saw that what God had given me was, you was wondering, how do you protect yourself spiritually? You're wondering how you protect yourself spiritually. Now, I don't know if this is from other people. God didn't give me the details. I just basically heard him saying, and him showing me the image of telling you what it is that you need to do. So if this message resonates with you, again, if you are someone who is looking for protection around yourself, or wanting to know how to protect yourself spiritually, you can receive this. You can get the rest of this message over on Patreon. Again, I was being led to put this particular message again up on Patreon. And as I said again, that, Divine Spirit Light told me some months back to keep some information sacred. So again, this information I feel like is sacred. So yes, anyway. But with all that being said, I'm going to end that message here, and I hope this information was helpful to you guys. Just to remind you of the energies that is to come, to remind you of the energies that is to come, or the energies that are already existing, or the energies that will be here within the near future, or things that's possibly going to take place. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Have a beautiful day. And with all that being said, I'm wishing y'all much love and much light on your soul's journey. Bye. Until the next time.